I have spent hours and hours and hours and hours making connection calls with my audience, with prospects, with post clients, with future clients. And they have addressed to me what they're really struggling with, which made it possible for me to actually create all this content that you find valuable. Hello, it's Hilde here, and if you're new to me, I'm a mom working full-time within sales while building this business on the side, where I help service providers learn how to close their first high-ticket client organically. And if you're like me, you're working full-time, you're a mom, or for some other reason you have limited capacity during the day to create shitloads of content, this video is for you. So we are talking about how you can make consistent content without burning out. And this is a question that I get a lot. Like, how do you find time to do it all? Like working full time, being a mom, and create all this content. And to be honest, creating content can be a bit overwhelming because every time you log on to a social media platform, you see the same person every day popping up in a new video. When you think to yourself, how can I actually compete with that? How do they have time for that? I do not understand. And yes, many of you are spending way too much time creating content and getting burned out along the way. But the truth is, I do not spend many hours creating my content. And if I can find time to create all this content and post on all of these social media platforms while being a mom, while working full time, while building this business on the side, you can do too. So I'm going to show you the process. So let's go. The first thing that I do is that I create one long form video every week. So I either pre-record just like this, or I log on to Instagram and do a live session there. And what that long form video is making me able to do is to chop it up to bits and pieces and spread it on all of these platforms. Like I can post it on TikTok, Reels, YouTube Shorts, you name it. And it helps me to get more visible and reach a bigger audience. And honestly, it takes me approximately 10 minutes every day to do so. And another thing that I do that's quite genius is that I ask you guys on stories if you have a question for me, and I answer those questions in a reel.
And she's here.
And these type of videos has been the videos that has reached the highest amount of engagement and is making me able to connect with you guys even more. Because these videos are really simple to make, and they also make me able to batch a lot of content, as I usually answer 4 or 5 questions in one day. And I think that is the most effective and most valuable thing you can do, because you are at the end of the day creating content for your audience, right?
Yes.
What's better way to actually create valuable content by answering your audience's questions? If you want to be efficient with your content creation, you also need to know what to post about.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun.
I usually have 5 topics that I talk about, and these 5 topics are the most common problems you guys is experiencing, which has made it possible for me to create my signature program, Elite, which is designed to help my students close their first one-to-one high-ticket client organically. So I have a clear methodology on how to get these problems fixed so you can start signing new clients. And then you might ask, well, how have you come up with these 5 problems? By doing a lot of market research. I have spent hours and hours and hours and hours making connection calls with my audience, with prospects, with post clients, with future clients. And they have addressed to me what they're really struggling with, which made it possible for me to actually create all this content that you find valuable. So you need to get clear on your audience's biggest struggles and what kind of problem they have. And your job through your content is to get them aware that they have a problem, why they're having this problem, and how they can fix it, and how your solution is the best solution to fix that problem.
Okay, let's go.
But also, how would it look like if the problem got fixed? Because they want to buy the result, and you have to show them the result. I hope you liked my video and that you found it valuable. And if you are like, Hilde, how can I work with you? You can either click the link below or send me a DM on Instagram. And please subscribe if you want to learn more about how you can attract and close your first high-ticket client. Ta-ta!